proper winching techniques. This is just based on some stuff that I've noticed in traveling with different groups of people. One of the biggies, of course, is protect yourself, bystanders, and your vehicle. What I did in that case was I opened up the hood so that if this cable does happen to break, it'll fly back, it'll hit the hood or the front of the Jeep, but nobody else. Another key thing to remember is as we pull this cable out, we're going to keep everybody at least the distance that the cable is stretched out away from the cable. That way if it does break, it'll have a tendency to go any direction. We don't want to take somebody's legs out. So, gloves, because these cables do fray. One of the things that's really important is the hook. Probably the best way to do this is to take the hook off and just hook through the cable itself, because hooks are prone to failure. But if we are going to use a hook, we want to try at least use one that has a closure on it. And then also we want to hook up as opposed to hooking down. This way, if the hook fails, the cable will be driven downwards into the ground instead of up and over. So hook up, we use our tree protector to protect the tree limbs, the bark of the tree. We also never wrap around the tree with the cable and hook back on itself, because that'll cause damage to the cable. So, we also need to place some kind of a weight on the cable. And the reason for this is that will absorb some of the kinetic energy from the cable if it does happen to break. And then the cable will fall down instead of flying up again. Okay, this is what's called a single line pull. This is an 8,500 pound winch. That's its capacity. The Jeep itself weighs about 5,000 pounds with everything in it. You want to make sure that you have at least 1.5 times the capacity of the vehicle weight you can pull. The thing that works in our favor this time, though, is that, as Ben demonstrated, the rolling mass of the Jeep is only about 375 pounds. This should pull fairly easily since it's not truly stuck. If the vehicle was stuck down in the mud though, that weight would dramatically increase until we hit the 5,000 pounds. Also the grade that we're on is just about zero at this point. Slight uphill grade. The more the grade increases, the more weight that you're actually having to pull. That's just simple physics. So if you'll stand back. Saw at that point was a single cable pull. In most cases that's going to be adequate, but there are times when we might want more strength, more pulling capacity from the winch. So, in a case like that, we use something that's called a snatch block. A snatch block is a pulley that opens up like so. Take this D-ring loose. We'll run the cable around the snatch block, hook it to the D-ring, back through the tree saver. Close the D-ring again. Hook up. Now, because I have two cables, I need to tie something onto the second cable to keep it from flying off. In this case, that'll work nice and